In this video, we will show you how to complete the unpaid hours section for regular straight time worked. If you are claiming wages for hours worked that were not paid, you need to provide a record of the hours worked. If you do not have copies of your time cards, you may provide an estimate of the hours worked to the best of your recollection. You have the option of either attaching any written records at the end of the complaint form, or you may use a daily entry form in this section to provide that information. To start, you will press the daily entry button that is on the right-hand side of the screen. You will see a pop-up appear. Either type in the date worked, or press a downward arrow to select a date. You will then enter the time you arrived to work that day and the time you left that day. If you took an unpaid meal period, please include the length of that meal period. Make sure to enter the total time in minutes. Lastly, you will calculate the total amount of hours you worked that day and were not paid. Make sure to subtract the time from any unpaid meal periods taken that day to determine total hours worked. In this example, after subtracting the 60-minute unpaid meal period, the employee worked a total of 8 hours that day. Press the Save button. You should now see that day logged into the entry. You will need to repeat these steps to include daily entries for all the days and times you worked but were not paid for. Once you have completed the record of hours worked, you need to complete the calculation of unpaid wages section. In this section, it will calculate total amount owed based on total hours worked and your hourly rate of pay. First, enter what your hourly rate of pay was. Then, you need to add all of the hours worked from your daily entries to enter that amount in the total hours worked field. In this example, the hourly wage is $15 per hour and the total amount of hours worked were 40. If you received any partial payments from the employer, you will add that to the gross amount paid field. Once you have completed these fields, make sure to press the Save button at the top of the page in order for your work to be saved and for the system to calculate total wages earned based on the information submitted. Once the screen refreshes, scroll down and verify that the amount claimed accurately reflects the amounts you are owed. Once you are done, you can either press Save and Exit or press the next button to continue with your complaint.